I just found out that I'm pregnant again. I was in such denial because I was on my birth control pills and I just had my son 8 months ago. So this is very unexpected. I took these two, they both say pregnant. Um, I go to the doctor on Friday. So I actually found out a couple weeks ago, um, but the doctor likes to wait till you're about 9 weeks or so to go. I gave them like an estimated like last first period date. I wasn't sure when it was because I was on my pills. And so I like wasn't keeping track of it. I just keep track of, like, oh, I'm supposed to start my period whenever I'm starting my white pills, or at least a little bit into the white pills. So um I was actually at school whenever I found out. I had been having like really bad migraines and I was nauseated like for like a week. This was just like 1 week, and I was having like serious migraines. Like I would leave school because my head was pounding so bad. Um, and then after my not pregnant, my husband was like, "You're pregnant," and I was like, "No, I'm not. I've been on my pills. There's no way that I'm pregnant. I've never gotten pregnant on the pill before. Like I'm not pregnant." And we tried for my son, and we tried maybe about 2 months, and I got pregnant. So when that happened, I was like, okay, I must be pretty fertile. We're both young. We're both 25. So that was like about a year ago because my son is 8 months old now. Um, but yeah, it's totally strange though. I don't feel pregnant at all. After I had the migraines and the nausea, and then I found out, and so my husband was saying, like that's like your body's way of telling you that you need like that you're pregnant, and I was in such denial. My very first test that I took, it was like one of those like little 88-cent tests that you buy from Walmart, and it at first it looked negative, and then I put it down. I took a shower and I got back out and I saw a second line, and I was like, no, this is messed up. Like it's a really cheap one of those cheap tests. Like this isn't right. I didn't say anything to my husband, and so I just went to school, and then it was just on my mind and on my mind. So I went over to Walmart again and I got the digital test. I took them. They came up pregnant, and so I went home and I told my husband. And so we're excited. It was just really unexpected. I think it's going to be really hard for me. I gained 60 pounds on my first pregnancy, and that was a big mistake. I totally just ate whatever I wanted to eat. I didn't really care about watching what I ate. I was, in my head, I'm eating for two. I don't care. Anytime I was hungry, I was like, give me food. I need food. I have a baby in me. And so that was my mentality. By the end of my pregnancy, I was preeclamptic. My blood pressure was always like super high. Um, like the range whenever you have to go in every single week, I had to do that like before you're supposed to do that. I was going in all the time. I was going in for stress tests. Everything was fine. I ended up being induced at 39 weeks. I had my son in like 12 hours. Um, and yeah, so and that was a crazy story, but that'll be something else. That'll be another video. But yeah, so I just can't believe that I'm pregnant again, and I don't feel pregnant at all right now. Like after I found out, I've had a little bit of random bouts of nausea, and they go away real quick. So I don't know. My husband has been feeling really sick. He's been super nauseated and craving things. Like he's been craving like the craziest things, and like we have to go to the store and get them for him. So like he's the one that's pregnant. He's getting all of my pregnancy symptoms, and he's exhausted. And I've actually had kind of a little bit more energy than I normally do. So I mean that's cool. I'm totally fine with giving them all to him. Um, it just sucks because I know that this pregnancy is it's gonna be, I feel, difficult because I gained so much weight the first time, and then I only lost 20 pounds after that. I don't know, like, I found it really hard to work out afterwards. I had my son. I just wanted to be with my son. I didn't really want to go anywhere. I didn't want to go to the gym. I didn't want to do anything. And yeah, so now I'm gonna just get even bigger. I have goals though. My goals for this pregnancy is to not gain a whole lot of weight. 20 pounds, like, max, I want to gain. And if you're overweight, like, I mean, and this is something that I would discuss with my doctor, obviously, because it was a problem the first time. I just kept gaining so much weight. So as long as it's okay with her, I would like to gain, I'll ask her how much is the least amount, she would recommend me gaining, considering I'm already so overweight. In high school, I had, like, my senior year, I'd gotten down to like 125, and that was whenever I was the most comfortable. Whenever I started college, I gained a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. The heaviest I had been was 160, and that's how much I weighed whenever I got pregnant with my son. And then the day that I went in to give birth, I was 222 pounds. And right now, I am 197. So I haven't lost 25 pounds of it. So I think it's going to be hard, this pregnancy. Yeah. And it's weird because, like, before, like, I could tell when my belly was getting bigger, and I could tell whenever I felt bloated, and now I still feel big, so I don't feel bloated. I don't feel like my belly's gotten any bigger. I mean, but still, I don't know how far along I am. According to my doctor, I'm roughly 9 weeks, but I won't know that until Friday. I'm really nervous to go. I'm really nervous that I'm going to go in and they're not going to find a heartbeat or anything like that, but just because I haven't been feeling any symptoms. But we'll see. But I will update you guys later. Bye.